Hello?
Anybody can be my nigga, man. To be real, everybody a nigga to me. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody can be your nigga, how come you don't have various people of different races in your videos? How come you don't have brown people, yellow people, red people, etc. in your video? I mean, many people talk about how 6ix9ine used the word and how Lil Pump is starting to use the word or have used the word and stir up a little bit of controversy. How come you don't feature them? Oh yeah, guys, by the way, this is Leakaveli, a person whose names sound like a parody name of somebody who heard about Tupac pissing on himself at the studio shooting and decided to name himself after that event. It was totally retarded. Now, when I first saw this video, one thing came to mind. One, why are they filming in a motel? Two, why are these children outside and it seems like some of them are sunburnt to get some sunscreen? And three, why is the pig grazing atheist in this video?
Yes, whatever. A little bit of a racist. Pretty much a nigger right now. And an absolute extremist. Islam is the most bloody, stupid fucking religion, followed by towel-head idiots all around the globe. And I don't think that's a racist statement. No, it's a racist statement.
And calling somebody a towel blank is a racist statement, just like calling a blonde person a pisshead or a urine-soaked follicles is a very offensive statement and might even be racist, depending on who you're talking to. But yeah, it's just absolutely disgusting. And he'll probably say something like this.
I ain't never been racist. Yeah. I ain't never been dumb. Either smart or you stupid. You can only pick one.
Which is one of the most boneheaded, worst mentalities you can have in life. You know, just people like TJ Jerk, the people would have this mentality and say, oh no, I'm not racist. I'm a liberal. I believe in social justice rights and all that. Blah, blah, blah. Hockey puck, if you ask me. But hey, that's just my opinion. You know, and people can be like dumb and smart at the same time, like Rain Man. He's smart at math, dumb at everything else. And it's just absolutely disgusting. People like that would say, hey, I have a black friend, and even I have a black person who co-signs me. And just because I use the T word, which is towel blank, doesn't mean that I'm a racist or anything. It's not really a race. Islam's not a race.
Started out Pangea, then the continental drift. Different sides of the equator. Now we look like this.
He realized that Pangea predates humanity by like 300 million years, right? I mean, this guy needs to take like a real science course or a science class because what he says make absolutely no sense. Except for the equator part, you know, some people think that people got their dark skin from being around the equator and Africa and stuff like that. So I get maybe the equator part, but otherwise he's an idiot. Now, I'm not a complete hater. I like this part of the video where it transfers the young white kid into a man. All I find that's a little bit wrong with it is he keeps the same like pink do-rag. Like, I'm skeptical that he would keep this do-rag for all these years. I have like 20 do-rags and I lose them for I only keep them for 2 months, so I'm skeptical he would keep the same do-rag all this time. What the hell is this nigga doing in the background? Is do-rag such a commodity that they actually hold it up like money? I thought that was a little bit strange. And I see the little kids flossing throughout the video, and I thought that maybe that could be a symbolic gesture of how, the flossing kid, he always hangs out with black people, so maybe that could be a symbolic gesture of unity, put by the director, or maybe these kids only know that one dance, I don't know. Check out this kid in the background. Check out his facial expression. Oh man, this boy actually literally said that. I can say nigga. Damn.
Let the white kid say nigga. Hey. Let the white can say nigga. Yeah. They probably gon' say it anyway. They already say it every day. Yeah. White girls, I ain't trippin', boo. White man be my nigga too.
See, this is my problem. He took the libertarian perspective of, hey, they'll do it anyway, so allow them to do it. Let person blank use meth. They're going to do it anyway. Let person blank steal trailers. They're going to do it anyway. Like, I hate that logic. It's just trash. And that kind of speaks to how I feel about the video, like, and the whole message of the song. He's kind of like comes off as an edgelord who did it for like the fame and acclaim that it will bring him. But in my personal opinion, this is the worst rap song about race since LL Cool J's Accidental Racist. I mean, in the song, he says he forgives white people.
Got the blood of a king, it ain't no hate in my heart. I forgive y'all ancestors, can't let it tear us apart.
Which may seem sweet, but if you actually think about it, it's not, because he's saying intrinsically that if you're white, that your ancestors had something to do with evil done to minorities. When your ancestors, most white ancestors just lived in the bounds of the evil laws of slavery or Jim Crow or apartheid. And even though they didn't fight against it, they didn't have much power to do it anyway, if you think about it. Just like a person like myself is living in, let's say, the war in the Middle East, or the Patriot Act, where the government is looking over everybody else's business. I don't have much power to fight against it, so it's not my fault for what the government is doing around the world. And that's how most white people lived at that time. You know, they didn't really have much power to fight against the whole system. And even if you're of the mindset of punishing the child for what the father sins, I mean, is there anything that the child could do to actually, like, be forgiven for his father's sins or his grandfather's sins? No, not really. There's nothing a person can do, in my mindset, if his ancestors were slaves or his ancestors were slave owners or, you know, overseers, that can make me really forgive them if I was in that mindset. So it's better to not even have that mindset as a person, because nothing a person can really do can forgive a such an atrocity like that.
So what he said, nigga, am I supposed to get mad? No.
He goes from being totally indignant towards the word racism or the term nigga to outright turning into this just a few verses later.
You can say nigga with me. Don't you be trying to be mean. Got the blood.
Why would you care, my man? It's only a word. But I have nothing else to say about this song. You know, it's a cash grab and a cash in, and it's probably going to make him a whole lot of money. Hell, more money than it's making me on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share this video, and guys, I'm out for today. Bye.